DPDP rules do empower data principles. Well, privacy is all around empowering and protecting data principles. So let us talk about the rights in particular directly awarded under the DPDP rules. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And as I said, let's talk about your rights that DPDP rules provide you as a data principal, as the custodian or the owner of the data. So first set of rights: see your data, fix your data, delete your data. You have a right to information which states that you can anytime demand that I want to see what all personal information is stored with you, what all personal information is processed by you, and under processed the 5 pillars: collection, storage, usage, sharing with third parties, and deletion. So what are those things? What are you doing with it, and what is the information? Do you have my phone number? Do you have my email address? Do you have my physical address, my location, etc.? Second is right to correction. I get this information and I say, oh, you have my wrong phone number. Maybe that's the reason I am not receiving the marketing updates. Fine. So I should be able to fill up a form that says, okay, get my phone number updated. Right? So I have a right to correction to all my PIIs that you are storing with you. And third is the right to erasure. Get my information erased. I do not want you to process my information at all. Therefore, I want to get it erased. Remember, we are talking of erasure, not just being forgotten, which is one of the rights that privacy in general under other regulations does provide. Here we are saying just erase my information. Next set: complain, escalate, authorize. I'm not happy with the way you are using my data. I have an issue. I believe there is a breach. I believe there is an incident. So I have the right to come back and raise a concern or raise a complaint, which you say right to grievance redressal. And I want a proper feedback or a proper resolution. So I have a right to grievance redressal, and you need to provide me this right, and you need to get my data or complaints and concerns entered. Right to nominate another person. So I have a right to nominate someone else in my absence. If I am not there, someone else is authorized to access the rights and get my data checked and corrected, or to stop usage of my data. These are the 5 key rights that the DPDP rules gives. Indirectly not mentioned as the rights of a data principal, DPDP rule also gives you the capability of withdrawing your consent. Several regulations may talk about the points that I am covering in this slide, as separate rights, but DPDP gives you ability to withdraw consent not as a right, but well, as a mandatory duty under the consent mechanism. So it's actually a right. Ask for limited use of data. So you can anytime granularly stop a particular area of usage of data. Control the marketing communication, similar to allowing or disallowing usage of a particular area of information. Control data sharing via a notice or a consent. I don't want you to share my data with anyone, and I'm giving you that notice. Right? So I can put on notice on consent and stop processing my information because I have withdrawn or I have revoked my consent. All these need to be there as a part of the consent manager, as a part of the privacy notice publication, not clearly defined as a right of data principal. So once again, what are the defined rights? You control your own data. You have the power to control your data. You have a right to information. You can ask what information you have and how is it getting processed. You have a right to correction. You can get that information corrected. You have a right to erasure. You can get that information erased. You have a right to grievance redressal. You can raise a concern against anything, and you have a right to nominate another person. That means someone else can act on your behalf. So these are your powers under the great DPDP rules defined in November 25. I hope you like the content of my video. We'll continue talking about more such new things that have come up or changes that have come up in the DPDP rules. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and share your feedback in the comments.